Hey guys, it's Max Convexity. Hope everyone's having a great evening. Let's check out these Defiance funds and their option positions for tomorrow. I didn't have a late night show Friday night, and I apologize. So tonight's show has to be for Friday night and tonight. So let's see what all happened in the week up. All right. So these guys, okay, well, IWMY, these guys sold a 2-day option. This option they sold for 17 bucks was for 2 days, and they didn't touch it. I downloaded the newest trades, and it was the same trade that was in here before. So I just put a blank line here. They're just going to keep it till Monday. The computer had given it a closing price, so I don't know if I showed anyone, but I had to take the closing price out. The computer figured out, because the computer doesn't understand about 2-day options. So it gave a closing price. But anyway, I just took it out there and I put 0, and then I'll let the computer refigure the closing price for tomorrow based on how far we're out of the money tomorrow, or in the money tomorrow. It'll figure out the closing price. Okay, but we have the same position. So for tomorrow, we sold the 240 or the 2040 662 times for 17 bucks. All right, break even's 2022. So let's do this. Let's check out the profit box. I made the profit box extra long, to account for going out till Tuesday. We're right at max profit right now. We just got to go through another day. All right, well, let's check out SPX. These guys trade Jeppy. Okay, there's their profit box. They do have a separate profit box for today. I don't have the red profit box because I don't know SPY T's position yet. SPY T doesn't publish their position till the morning. So let's go over here and let's check out the spreadsheet. So Jeppy on Friday, Jeppy just did a 1-day option on Friday. Looks like they sold an option for 16 bucks. Oh, wait. Yeah, no, they sold an option for 17 bucks, 17.74, and they ended up having to close it for 42 bucks, which is bad. That's a $679,000 loss. These guys have been almost as cold as QQQY lately. They're dead even on the month at 0 cents. If they win tomorrow's trade, they'll be up 6 cents. But these guys aren't having a great, month. Okay, so for tomorrow, they sold the 51.25 strike 271 times for $16.63. You got to subtract 16.63 from 51.25. 51.25 is always your max profit because it's the sold strike. The difference between the max profit and the price you received is the break even, which is 5,108. All right, these guys are going for a max profit of 450,000. Like I say, that'll take them to 6 cents a share. Makes the dividend estimate 59 cents. Do we see the dividend estimate for IWMY? Look at this, $1.40. It only paid. That'd be the highest it's paid. That's crazy. But the dividend estimate over here is reasonable. It's about what it was last time. So now let's look at Triple QY. So on Friday they definitely did a 2-day option. They sold this option for 149 bucks, and they ended up having to buy it back for 302 bucks. And then they sold a different option for tomorrow. But anyway, so they realized a $2.5 million loss. These guys are just having a bad month. These guys are down 30 cents. Even if they make money tomorrow, they'll still be down 20 cents. So for tomorrow, they sold the 17.880 strike 163 times for $112.54. All right, the difference between 112.54 and 17.880 is 17.767. That's the break even. Okay, if these guys can make a full profit, it's going to be 1.8 million, which they really need to do. I think I counted, and there's 6-7 trading days left in the month, maybe at most. These guys need a full profit every day to make up for how poorly they've been doing. Okay, let's look at the profit box here. All right, so let's see. I believe Tesla has two strikes. It almost looks like my color scheme that I do on the Defiance funds where I have intrinsic and extrinsic. That was accidental, though. There's supposed to be two separate strikes. Okay, perfect. But anyway, so these guys sold the 172 strike and the 170 strike. See, I'm not sure if I have all of these updated. Actually, I don't think I do. I watched Return on Dividends video and hit him up. But anyway, or these guys have a new option on for next week. They sold, looks like they sold the 260. Good job, Coney. I think NVIDIA's the one I may not be up to date on. All right, NVIDIA. I'll watch. I'll have that one updated by the morning. NVIDIA. Okay, and then Misty. Good old Misty's always on fire. Okay, so Misty rolled the contract to this level, which is really close. Well, they didn't roll it out very far, did they? All right, we'll see what's up with that. I'll check all those numbers and look into NVIDIA. I'll probably watch Corey's video tonight if she has one, or Retire on Dividends video in the morning. I don't know if he covers NVIDIA, though. I need to watch Corey's video. Or I need to just look on the YieldMax website, but the YieldMax website is not user-friendly. It's much more user-friendly to watch Corey's video. Okay, so where would I be if I were a buffer report? Don't tell me we don't have a buffer report. Come on. You got to freaking be kidding me. It says we have one somewhere. Switch tab. Okay. All right, so here is the 1 week change. Look at Tesla, almost perfectly mirrored the underline. Most of these were in line. AMD, TSLP were in line. They performed a little better than the underline, like you'd expect. Same with FBY, or a little worse than their underline in PyPy's case. Let's see who outperformed the underline. GUI did. Over the course of a week, GUI was the only person that did. All right, this is just Friday only. So I put XTE and QTE on here. I have QQQI. IQQQ is so new, it's just one day. I have the benchmark, but I'm asking for a rate of change, and there's no way to give it change on one day's result. So we won't be able to post the IQQQ's results until tomorrow, but it's up there. But out of all these funds, the best performing one was obviously ULTY. It's not quite the same kind of fund as these other ones, but the other index ones, let's see who the standout ones were. SPY-T looked good, XDTE looked good, SFOL looked good as always. As always, QQQY outperformed JEPQ. FEPI underperformed a little bit. YMAX looked good as usual, or YMAX looked good as usual, and YMAG looked good also. All right, let's see if there's any standouts here. Look at AMDY outperformed the underline. Nice job. MRNY outperformed the underline. DISO outperformed the underline. Great job. Same thing with XBTC. Same thing with XOMO. All right, so let's look over here and see out of this list which ones performed the best. Can you believe XYLD on this out of this list is the best performer? XDTE, the Roundhill Fund, did a nice job also. And the Goldman Fund, GPIX, underperformed by a little bit. All right, well, let's look at stock index futures and see how the market's trading right now. All right, there's NASDAQ futures down 19/100ths of a point. S&P futures down 8/100ths. Russell futures are up 8/100ths. I'm sorry. Russell futures were down 8/100ths. S&P's up 8/100ths. Nasdaq's up 19/100ths. Looks like Nasdaq's trying to turn it around. We'll see what kind of day we have tomorrow. I'll be back about 8 o'clock in the morning, and we'll see where we're at that time, or more like 9 o'clock. Thank you very much. Have a great day.